It's a little after 8 on December the 4th, so I'm getting started. Finn is over in the playpen. I've got, it's a little area that we gated off for him, painted the walls with chalkboard paint, and he can, hi buddy, he can run around in there and we don't have to worry about him getting into anything that he shouldn't. And it gives me a chance to work on editing day 2 and 3. I'm almost done with day 2. And I've just got to finish day 3, and then I'll get all of those uploaded today. Day 1 is uploaded, but I'm just going to put them all up at the same time. I've got my David's Tea Pumpkin Chai Spice, I think it was called. I need to stop trying to film me pouring the water, and I'm going to, into the teapot because I make a mess every time. So, no more of that. I'll just show you the tea packet. But, yeah, the Ninja Chicken's tea swab. I'm loving all the teas that I've gotten so far. The nighttime tea that I had last night, it's called Artemis's Dream, and it was really good. And we actually ended up making a full pot of it and had enough left over that tonight we're going to be able to have another glass. We'll just have to heat it up or have it on ice, depending on how we feel. But I added a little heavy cream, heavy whipping cream to this, which I really like. It has no sugar in it and just has a good amount of fat. So it's nice and filling and really tasty. And I've got my everyday slouch that I'm going to be working on while I'm knitting. And I think I forgot to tell you guys about this. This, and I'll show it better later today, is, I believe the name is the Passeggiatta. I will link to it down below. It is a paid for pattern on Ravelry, but it makes a really beautiful shawl, and it was knit for me by my friend Abby over at Hook and Needle. You can find her as Not Turn Abby on Ravelry, and she knit it for me, and it's out of my yarn. This lighting is not the best, but this is Radagast the Brown and Reynard the Fox. So yeah, very cozy, very squishy. Oh, and I just want to be in it all the time. Okay, time to edit. Enough babbling. Good morning. It is December the 5th, and although yesterday was very productive, totally forgot to film anything after the morning. I managed to get days 1 and 2 up on YouTube, and hopefully I'll get day 3 up in just a little while, because it's just about finished editing. I think I just have to do a couple of last things, and then I can start editing yesterday and today together, and I'll just post them as one day. Whatever. But Finn and I had a great day. He's actually just on the other side of the door playing in his play area while I'm out here with Tesla. And yeah, we made a big batch of waffles and put a bunch in the freezer, and so we can heat those up whenever we want. I made a bunch of candles, and by made I mean I melted down a bunch of misshapen commercially bought candles and put them into candle containers with new wicks so that I could reuse them, and I'm just about out of all of those. I've got like 1 candle left to melt down, and then I can start making just proper beeswax candles with essential oils, which is what I want to do, but I didn't want those candles to go to waste, so I cleaned up the kitchen, played with Finn, and it looks like we have missed his, or by taking it easy, looks like he didn't get sick, or not properly sick, so that's good. I think I might be coming down with whatever he had, but that's okay. Hopefully he stays healthy. Yeah. Whoops. Forgot to decrease. I'm working on the heel for these socks, and I tried them on and they fit really well, and the heel's going really well so far. For my afterthought heel, I said this already, but I'm just doing, I did 5 rows of stockinette stitch and then started decreasing, and I'm decreasing every other row from 64 stitches to 36, and then once I get to 36 I'll decrease every round until I get to 20, and then I'll just Kitchener it together, and that should fit perfectly. I'll be trying it on along the way just to make sure, but so far I haven't had any trouble with those heels, and they're the same as the ones that I'm wearing right now, and they fit great. Whoop. Oh god, what have I done? Okay. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy another few minutes out here with Tesla, who decided he wanted to sit up here instead of running around anymore. Probably wants to go in and get some breakfast, but oh, you look like a porcupine. Poor pup. But yeah, I'm just gonna work on my sock, have a little coffee, and then head in to do some editing. And later tonight, I will actually get to go out and about, which actually, yeah. So we recently got a Jeep, and it was a salvage title. So we had to, basically it had some body work. It was more cosmetic than anything that needed to be fixed. So we got it at a really good deal. Tim did all the work, and it's been running really, really well, but the oil filter started leaking. So, we haven't been able to drive it for a little while we waited. It just started last week, and we had to wait for all the parts to come in so Tim can fix it. So he's going to do that this weekend, but until then we've been down to one car, and since I don't want to drive 45 minutes to and then back from his work and then go drive 45 minutes to and back to pick him up in the evening, I have been without a car for a few days, which it was Thanksgiving weekend. Tim's been home until this Monday, so it hasn't been a problem. But tonight I get to go to knit group over at Hook and Needle. Thursday nights are usually really busy, even though they have open knitting anytime the shop is open. So I'm gonna head over there, do some knitting, hang out and relax, and Tim's gonna take care of Finn. And then I'll do some grocery shopping afterwards, but I'm really looking forward to hanging out, so I'll take you guys along with me. I probably won't do too much footage while I'm in there, just because I don't want to make people uncomfortable. But did I forget to decrease again? No, okay, I did it. But yeah, we'll see how much footage we get. My hair tie has been commandeered so that Piggy can drive around on Iron Man's car. Right, bub?
Hi.
Right.
Hi.
Hi. Can you wave?
Bye.
Oh, good job, buddy. Go! So we got day 3 up on YouTube. Ah. Mwah. And yeah, we've had some lunch. Our breakfast was waffles with Nutella. Well, it's the Justin's version of Nutella, so it's like almond butter and hazelnuts and chocolate. It's really good. Little man loves it. And yeah. Oh, and some homemade jam. What are you getting? We had some yogurt, and now we're gonna hang out, play in the kitchen until nap time, and then I'll probably do some more knitting, but also maybe some organizing of the living room. We'll see. What you got? Is that Piggy? Yeah. Is he on your car?
Go.
Yeah, good job, buddy. So it's about 4:45. Little man was getting a little upset, so he's down for either quiet time or a nap. We'll see which way it goes. It won't be a long nap either way. But Tim gets off in about 15 minutes. It'll take him about 45 minutes to get home. So I've got about an hour. I'm gonna clean up just the general mess that we make. Playing in the kitchen or anywhere, really. There's just kind of he's a little typhoon that goes through and creates mess. This is so shaky. Okay, hang on a second. I didn't feel like running to get my tripod, so this will have to do. Anyways, so I'm going to tidy up some of this. I need to feed Crumb, who, I don't think I mentioned this before. If you've seen Conan the Barbarian, Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's spelled Crumb, like a normal like cracker or breadcrumb, but we just call him Crumb. And I need to feed him. He's my sourdough starter. And I'm gonna make some tea. Here's another one from my tea advent swap. So I'll have this. I'm gonna pour some actual apple cider into it, and it should be really good. So, and then I get to get my knitting together and head to Hook and Needle. Woo. All right, it's 6 o'clock, and I am headed to Hook and Needle, which is so exciting. We're gonna have a very busy weekend, so, or at least Tim is. I'm gonna be with Finn, but Tim's gonna be fixing the Jeep, and he's got a friend coming over. We're adding on to the house. So Tim's gonna be really busy, so I won't have much of a chance to have some alone time this weekend out of the house. So this is my chance, and I'm seizing it. So yeah, let's head over there. It's pretty dark, obviously, but I'll see what little bits of footage I can get while I'm there without making anybody uncomfortable. So yeah, let's go. There are 5 minutes left for December the 5th. I cannot believe I'm still awake, but I went to Hook and Needle. I had a great time, but I was too uncomfortable to even attempt taking footage. But there were plenty of ladies there. Hello, Tiger. Plenty of ladies there knitting. We had a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm hoping I can go more often on Thursday nights. But I went grocery shopping after. Get out of here. Went grocery shopping after, and I mean that's grocery shopping. But I did find 2 massive pineapples. They smell amazing, and they were at a really good price. So Tim and I are gonna try making Tepache one of these days, and I'll leave a link to a video from It's Alive with Brad, if any of you have seen that, where he makes Tepache. We're gonna change the recipe a little bit because we were not a big fan of adding spice to it. But yeah, we're pretty excited about that. We've got a few more days until Scoobs is ready to go in for a second ferment. So we'll have to see. Those might line up a little too well to where all of our bottles are taken up with kombucha. So I might have to finally break down and order some, hey Bert, stop it, get out of here. Order some bottles for that. My brain is gone. It's too late. But yeah, so we'll definitely do a video for the Tepache, and we'll have one for when we do our second ferments of the kombucha. My favorite recipe so far is just adding elderberry syrup, which we were planning on doing, but we saw a video from a Wooden Nest where she shows how she makes hers, and the best kombucha we've made so far has definitely been the elderberry, although spiced apple cider was just a step behind. That was we've only done 2 batches so far of second ferments, and so what you do is you leave it in here with the big phlegm blob for a while, and then once it gets to the level of sour vinegarness that you want, you put it into a different bottle with like fruit and flavoring, and you seal it, and then it makes it carbonated. So the first batch that we did, we had to cut off early because we were going out of town, and the spiced apple cider was my favorite. It was so good, and it had cranberries in it too. So this last batch has been amazing so far, and actually carbonated, which has been great. So when we make our third batch of second ferments, that's getting confusing, I'll take you guys along so you can see what we're doing, what flavors we use. Yeah, might be some fermentation on the horizon for this. But now, we have 1 minute left. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna head to bed, and I will see you guys in the morning. So, bye. See you then.